Behind a successful man, there is a woman. Oh yes, it's so true in today's video. Lou Zhaojun came from a Xianbei noble family. Her family not only had high social status, but also had lots of treasures. Both Lou Zhaojun's two big sisters got married with Xianbei nobles who came from similar family background. Because Lou Zhaojun was really pretty and had excellent family background, lots of Xianbei noble boys wanted to marry Lou Zhaojun, but Lou Zhaojun refused. One day, Lou Zhaojun met a very handsome soldier and fell in love with him. Lou Zhaojun asked her maid to send a message to this soldier and got the answer yes. This soldier was Gao Huan. Gao Huan was a Han Chinese, but with his grandpa moving to the northern area, Gao Huan's family accepted the Xianbei culture. Gao Huan's ancestors were high-level government officers, but in his grandfather's generation, Gao family already lost powers and assets. Gao Huan was born to his father's wife. When Gao Huan was a little baby, her mother passed away. Then his father gave Gao Huan to Gao Huan's big sister. So Gao Huan was raised by his older sister and brother-in-law. Now, here is a question. If you were the parents of Lou Zhaojun, do you agree with the marriage between Lou Zhaojun and Gao Huan? I don't know in your culture what you will say, but in Asian Chinese culture, we will say no way. So Lou Zhaojun's parents didn't agree. But Lou Zhaojun thought Gao Huan was the boy. She gave lots of money to Gao Huan and told Gao Huan to propose. Meanwhile, Lou Zhaojun told her parents that except Gao Huan, she wouldn't marry any other people. Eventually, Lou Zhaojun's parents had to agree. After getting married, Lou Zhaojun fully supported Gao Huan's career. In Northern Wei period, the government didn't provide horse to soldiers. Gao Huan used Lou Zhaojun's story to buy the horse and get promotion. Lou Zhaojun encouraged Gao Huan to be friends with different level military leaders and played a critical role in Gao Huan's military plans. Gao Huan first joined Zhaojun's team to fight with the Empress Dowager Hu. In 528, Zhaojun promoted Yuan Ziyu to the emperor, who was known as the Emperor Zhaozhuang of Northern Wei. Then Zhaojun led armies to attack the capital. Unfortunately, Zhaojun succeeded. He threw the Empress Dowager Hu and the young emperor into river and killed most powerful Northern Wei clan members and government officers. Then Zhaojun became the actual ruler of the court. Because getting Zhaojun's favor, Gao Huan got a high-level government position. In 530, Zhaojun was killed by Emperor Xiaozhuang. In the following year, Emperor Xiaozhuang was killed by Zhaojun's follower. Then Gao Huan and Yu Wentai separately killed Zhaojun's remaining soldiers. Northern Wei actually was split into two parts. In 532, Gao Huan promoted Yuan Xiu as the emperor. known as Emperor Xiaowu of Northern Wei. Gao Huan and Lou Zhaojun's oldest daughter was arranged to marry Yuan Xiu as the empress. Gao Huan was the actual ruler. In 534, Emperor Xiaowu escaped from the capital and stayed with Yuan Tai. Gao Huan promoted Yuan Shanjian as the emperor, who was known as the Emperor Xiaojing. Dongwei, Eastern Wei, started. Gao Huan and Lou Zhaojun's second daughter became Emperor Xiaojing's empress. In 538, Western Wei Emperor Yuan Baoju married Rouran princess, so Yuan Tai could focus on defending Eastern Wei's attack, which made Gao Huan started to consider the political marriage with Rouran. Then Gao Huan sent a message to Rouran Kehan to ask his agree the political marriage between Rouran princess and Gao Huan's oldest son Gao Cheng. Rouran Kehan agreed the marriage, but the bridegroom should be changed to Gao Huan. Because Gao Huan already had a wife, Lou Zhaojun, and the Rouran princess couldn't become the concubine, so Gao Huan didn't immediately agree. Lou Zhaojun believed Eastern Wei must have this political marriage, so she moved out from the room for the wife and lived in the room for the concubine. Meanwhile, she persuaded Gao Huan to marry Rouran princess. In August 545, Gao Huan married Rouran princess Ru. Rouran Kehan asked his little brother Tutujia to send Princess Ru to Eastern Wei. Meanwhile, Rouran Kehan required Tutujia to stay in the Eastern Wei until Princess Ru gave birth a boy. After getting married, Gao Huan was sick, so he couldn't sleep with Princess Ru, which means Tutujia couldn't finish his duty. So Tutujia was furious and argued with Gao Huan. Eventually, Gao Huan had to visit the princess and told the princess that he wanted to sleep with the princess, but he couldn't because of sickness. In 547, Gao Huan passed away. His title and assets were inherited by Gao Cheng. According to Rouran's tradition, Princess Ru remarried with Gao Cheng. In following year, Princess Ru gave birth a girl and passed away at age 18. After Gao Huan, no Northern Qi emperor was a normal person.